Hi, welcome to this year's Celebrating Healthier Haitians. This year is truly a celebration as we celebrate the 15th anniversary of our clinics. When our clinics began, they were a ministry of two Episcopal churches, Christ Church in Norcross, Georgia, and St. John's in Minneapolis, Minnesota. In 2015, we started the nonprofit Haiti Companions, Inc. As I went back through and looked at my last 15 years of photographs from our various clinics, it was really a trip down memory lane. And it reminded me why we started these clinics to begin. The very first few times that I went to Haiti, over and over again, I saw children who were walking on the streets, up in the fields during school hours. Many of these kids didn't have shoes on, and they were in clothes that really wouldn't have been appropriate for school. They certainly weren't school uniforms like Haitian children wear. So when I asked about it, I found out, well, these are kids that for whatever reason don't go to school. Maybe their parents can't afford school, or maybe they're sick, but the bottom line is they can't go to school. So as our schools grew and grew in our communities in Jasmine and in Collin, we saw less and less of those kids out on the street. And one of the greatest things that happened is that we ended up with more little girls than little boys in those schools. That was highly unusual. One day, our Episcopal priest for those schools told us that one of the reasons that the kids don't go to school is because they're sick. So he said, well, why don't you do clinics? And that was the start of our clinics. Tonight, you're going to hear from more from me. I'm Terry Francine, one of the co-founders of Haiti Companions. You'll hear from Dr. Diane Pisey, also a co-founder, from Cynthia Miller, who has been with us since 2012. She's a nurse who worked in our clinics and now serves on our board. And you'll also hear from other board members. You'll hear about our financial situation from our treasurer, Randy Whittingham. And you'll hear from our other two board members, Sarah Seminovic and Maria Ressler. So sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's evening as we reminisce. And before I go any further, I want to tell you two stories that, as I went through these photographs, I could remember these people. So the first that you see the photo of is a mom and her mother who walked 2 hours one way down the mountain to bring newborn twins. The little twins were only 2 days old, but they knew that we had a pediatrician, Diane, with us, and they wanted the pediatrician to see those kids. And then the other person I want to tell you about is the little girl who, from the time she was 3 years old, sat with me in the pharmacy and helped as best she could in the pharmacy. She would color those little circles, saying whether that medicine needed to be taken in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. Of course, I would tell her where to color. So we've made many friends over the years, and we miss them because we haven't been able to go in a long time. But I hope you'll enjoy tonight's celebration of Healthier Haitians. Thank you.
Hi, we're so glad you're with us tonight. And I'm Terry, who you've already met. But what we'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about the history of Haiti Companions, how we started, and kind of how we got to where we are today, which is pretty much a miracle. So Diane Pizy is the first one of us who went to Haiti to work in a medical capacity. So we'll let her tell a little bit about that.
Hi, I'm Diane. And yes, Terry, I think everything I've been thinking about this, everything that happened was a miracle. God was just in it all. So I went to Haiti to find a partner for our church. I met a Haitian public health nurse who was doing nutrition clinics. I told her I would come and help her do medical clinics, except I had no clue how to do that. I met people that helped me. I met Haitian, I met a American doctor who gave me some advice. And then I just went and did these clinics. And Carmel Valdema was the public health nurse who really taught me how to do medical clinics in Haiti and how to set things up and the medicines and everything. So I did that 3 times. And then on the third time, I took a doctor from St. John's, Elizabeth McClure, and then we went to visit our partner in Colin, in Gressier, St. Philippe, St. Jacques, and we had a brand new priest named Kerwin Delicate, and he said, "Why are you doing clinics with Carmel? Why don't you do clinics for us?" And Elizabeth and I thought, we have no idea how to do this, but okay, we'll do that. So we said yes. So then we're up to November of 2008, 15 years ago. And we were ready to do those clinics. We got a few people together that were going to do our very first clinics. And Kerwin said, well, we're not just going to do it in Colin, we're going to go up to this other church called St. Joseph in Jasmine. Okay, fine, whatever. But before we went to do that, we went to a Haiti Connection conference and then a big celebration at the Holy Trinity Episcopal Cathedral in Port-au-Prince. And the presiding bishop of the Episcopal Church was there. And after the service, there were these 2 people getting their picture taken with the presiding bishop. And I went up and said, "Hi, I'm Diane Pizy. Hi, we're Terry and Steve Franzine, and our partner is St. Joseph up in Jasmine." And I said, "Oh, well, we're doing clinics at your partner. I don't even know where it is, but we're going to do that." And so Terry said, "Okay, why don't the next time you do that, why don't we help you? And why don't we get together and do clinics together?" So that was just the beginning of this partnership and friendship. And it was just, and at the same conference, I met Hilda Elsendor, the dean of the brand new nursing school, who said, "I'll send some nursing students to help you." So that's how it started. So we did our first clinics, which were quite a disaster. We didn't really know what we were doing. And then Terry and I and others did the second clinics. So Terry, talk about those clinics.
Well, the thing I remember most about two things. One is where we stayed in Legon. So we didn't realize it was Rah, which is a big festival time in Legon, and it was extremely noisy at night.
Yes.
Got like no sleep, and
Yes.
it was really, really hot.
Yes.
And so we go up to the mountain that first day, driving up to St. Joseph's, which y'all will see that in the video. Maybe you're seeing it right now as we're talking. And we go up this big mountain. And when we got up there to the church, the yard was full of literally hundreds
Yes.
of people knew that we were having a medical clinic, and they are waiting for us. I mean,
Yes.
it was something else. And I mean, we could hardly get out of the vehicle, and to get all of our medicine and things into the church and to get set up, it was unbelievable. But somehow we managed to see all of those people. I mean,
Yes.
again, it really, it's sort of a loaves and fishes thing almost. I mean, I don't know how we did it, but we did. And I just remember a couple, we were so inexperienced that we thought we could, pour liquid medicine while we all these
Yes. Yes.
waiting.
Yes.
And we quickly learned to have all the medicine prepared in advance before you go up the mountain. It was crazy. It was,
And we didn't have a funnel. We didn't have a funnel to pour. Somebody cut a bottle to make a funnel to pour that medicine.
Oh my gosh. And so then, of course, that night we stayed up putting more medicine together and getting better prepared. And
yeah.
Anyway, it was crazy.
And I would say that every clinic we got better at preparing in advance. And then at the guest house at the hospital where we stayed, we started seeing things that other teams had, like they had these labels, and they had medical record forms where people just circled the medicine instead of writing it out every single time, and all these different systems. Every time we thought, oh, maybe that would be a better way, and that would be a better way. And then the thing that happened miraculously was we kept finding Haitian providers. Mm-hmm. Our dentist, Emmanuel Bastien, just showed up and said, do you need a dentist? Okay. And then another time, an optometrist came and said, would you like an optometrist to come? Oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea. And then over the years, we learned that there were a lot of Haitian doctors who didn't have a lot of work, and we kept using one after the other these different Haitian doctors and the nursing students and the Haitian nurses. And so I've noticed in our pictures that our teams became more and more Haitian as time went on, because we were finding these providers that at first we didn't know existed.
Yeah. One of my really fun memories is we always had the same translators.
Yeah.
We pretty much always paired up with the same person. So for instance, Peterson was always my translator, and I'm still friends with him, and I'm godmother of one of his children. But
Love
we
it.
had a translator who we call Big Mario, because we had two Marios. So we had Big Mario and Little Mario, and Big Mario, after a number of years, passed away. And the next time that we went, the other translators, one of them had a voicemail that he had recorded to him, and we all listened to Big Mario talking.
Yes.
It was, oh my gosh, it was so touching.
Yes. Cynthia, he worked with you a lot, didn't he, Big Mario?
He was wonderful because I worked in triage as a nurse, and so we would see people first, and he was really great at helping connect with people who were coming to the clinics, and helping explain things to me that I didn't understand, and he just was a real pleasure to work with.
Yeah. Yeah. So talk to us. What year did you first come?
I'm a relative newcomer, so I first came to Haiti in March of 2012. And I met Diane through a coworker of mine who goes to St. John's Church. And I was looking for someplace to get involved in international health work, and met with Diane and just got real excited right away when I heard about what you all were doing. And so one memorable thing about my first trip to Haiti was that we were picked up from the airport in an open truck and
Yes.
stood on the back of the open bed truck with our luggage and drove through Port-au-Prince, seeing all the sights and being seen. Quite a spectacle. So, and I got to be very familiar with driving in that truck because we rode the truck with all our medications and equipment to the clinic each day. But right away, from first meeting with Diane and then being in Haiti for the first time with Diane and Terry, I was so impressed with the collaboration, both with the community, with the partner churches, and especially with the Haitian nursing students and Haitian providers. And the fact that the teams went to the same communities each time and had a real commitment to those communities was so impressive to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got really close, as Terry says, to our translators and to all the people. And then one of our doctors, Rudolph Rishmay, who was just wonderful, one time he couldn't come, and I believe that was in 2014. And so he said, I'm going to send my friend Franz Codio. And I thought, we don't know this guy. You're sending some new guy. But Franz came, and his English was perfect. His medical knowledge was really impressive. And I just noticed how kind he was with the patients, how he really looked at them and really talked to them. Not that the other Haitian doctors didn't, but there was something about Franz's manner that we really liked. And then it turned out he had a wife who was also a doctor. So she came and worked with us too. And then when it was time, we kept saying it was going to be time for us to put ourselves out of business and hand it over to the Haitians. And it just became time. And that's when we asked Franz to be our country director and made it an all Haitian clinics instead of but boy, I miss being the providers. I think having all Haitian providers is absolutely the right thing to do. And we're so proud that we've done it, but I miss being there. I miss being the providers. I think we all did.
Well, definitely. And I miss going.
Yeah.
We've got to go now for the last several years, really.
Right.
The last few trips that we had scheduled had to be canceled because of violence. And
Yeah.
and that's really hard because, as Cynthia said, because we would go to the same communities every time.
Yeah.
See the same people every time, and you get to know them and get to know kids and watch the kids grow up. And to be able to see them now is really, really difficult. So maybe one day we'll get to go back. Maybe when it's not a 4 anymore on the State Department.
Right. I know.
Security warnings.
I know. Yeah. When I look at the pictures, I think, I wonder how old that child is now. It's 5 years since I've been. Cynthia and I were there in April 2018, just the two of us, and that's the last time. It's very sad, but thank God that we have the Haitian team.
And people ask me, how do we manage? How have the clinics continued to go on? And that's the reason. It's because we're not taking a bunch of Americans down there.
Right.
Because we a long time ago made the decision to have an all Haitian team.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's because of their courage every single week that
Yeah.
those clinics have
Yeah.
continued.
And I
Yeah.
probably say this elsewhere, but it's just really special to me that the clinics now are once a month in each of the communities, and we expanded to a third community, Tibucan. Initially, when we were going as volunteer providers, the clinics were just twice a year. And so different times a nurse was able to go and see people, but we weren't able to provide the kind of consistent care that the team provides now. And the team going once a month to each of the communities really helps people manage their chronic illness if they have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me, it's a whole amazing thing. Like Terry said, all these miracles of just meeting these people. Oh, the other thing I was thinking is we went after the earthquake. Terry and I went, and we made a little team to work in a tent hospital. And Terry, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that where you met Peterson? You met him somewhere in a restaurant or a bar or
I
something?
met him at Joe's.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's
I
right.
did.
And I think before that, for our translators, we were using like our priest's family, like his brothers and various people. And then we found these translators. And yeah, that's how we figured that out, having the translators. Yeah. And they were wonderful.
Yeah.
They're not getting as much work now.
No. Stuff. Very hard. Well,
Yeah.
this has been fun reminiscing.
This has been great.
All those great memories. And hopefully one day we'll get to create some new memories and go back and see some people that we miss.
Yes.
But,
and it's just all these years of getting to know each other. The three of us are completely different from each other, and yet we figured it out. We figured this out together. It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should close with our reminiscing, and then we'll go on with the rest of the program.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I'm so honored to be part of the Haiti Companions board. One of the reasons why I really appreciate the work of Haiti Companions is that they are investing in Haitians to lead the Haitian healthcare sector. I've been working in Haiti now for 28 years, and I was also a former executive director of a nonprofit that also believed in Haitian-led healthcare. And I can tell you from my time in working in Haiti and my experience in the nonprofit world, that when you invest in Haitians to lead healthcare, it really does make a difference, not only for the communities they serve, but also for them as professionals. I have worked with many nonprofits and have seen all kinds of development models, but when it comes to Haiti Companions, it's truly making a difference. And investing in Haitians to help lead their country forward is one of the I think best investments anyone could ever make. So thank you so much for all your support. We really, truly appreciate it. It's making a difference directly into the communities that healthcare is being provided, and we couldn't do this without you.
Hi, my name is Maria, and I am one of the board members of Haiti Companions. The work that Haiti Companions is doing in Haiti is really important because Haiti is really struggling right now, and so many people don't have any safe access to healthcare on a regular basis. The clinics that Haiti Companions supports and funds are a difference between life and death for so many Haitians, and truly, truly are one of the best things we can do to help Haitians in this difficult time. Thank you.
Dr. Franz Codio and his wife, Sharon Pierre, started working for Haiti Companions at our twice-a-year American-run clinics in 2014. 2 years later, we decided to change our model to Haitian-run monthly clinics in 2 and eventually 3 different communities. We chose France to be our country director, and we are grateful to him for his commitment and compassion. Here is Dr. Codio introducing us to the clinic at Jasmine.
I have the pleasure today to introduce you to Jasmine Clinic, which is one of the Haiti Companions clinic in Gressier. Jasmine is located way up in the mountain. It's a very remote areas, and patients are seeing doctors in this area only if we come to see them. At Jasmine, we're having the clinic in a school/church, and those patients right here and the patient you just saw are waiting to see the doctors, and we are waiting to see them too. As of now, some of them are in the triage area, seeing our 2 nurses to take the vital signs, talk to them, and then ready to see the doctor. And those are our 2 supporters who are looking for the patient's charts so that they can have ready for the patients to go see the nurses in the triage areas. And to do this work, we can do it without your support. And we want to give you special thanks again this year, 2023. Thank you.
The national dish of Haiti is soup jamou, pumpkin soup. Here is our friend Harry Laborde telling us all about it.
Good morning. I am Joseph Harry Laborde, a member of the community of Saint Philippe and Saint Jacques. Today I'm gonna talk to you about soup jamou. Soup jamou is a very delicious and traditional food for the Haitian people. It is a symbolic food for all Haitians. Every January 1st, soup jamou is served from the morning to the night in Haiti, because we used it to celebrate the independence of Haiti. During the colonial period, only the slave owners were allowed to eat soup jamou. It is the reason why, after the independence, the slaves reclaimed soup jamou for themselves, like a symbol of freedom. When someone eats soup jamou, he feels free. Soup jamou reminds us that we were slaves, but now we are free. I'm gonna sing this song to give thanks to the Lord for this freedom. Thanks. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Dis-le merci à qui on qui se sait. Dis merci. Axi la scène qui sait, merci, parce qu'il t'est voyé, Jésus-Christ, petite lit. And now, let the weak say, I am strong. Let the slave say, I am free, because of what the Lord has done fort. Kounye a, c'est pour faire yo di yo fort. C'est pour esclave yo di yo libre. Pour tout ça, Seigneur a fait pour nous. Merci. Oh, merci. Merci.
Randy Winningham serves as the Haiti Companions treasurer. His role is to monitor and maintain the financial aspects of this important work. The treasury function ensures that funds are collected and accounted for, and that the money is directed to fund the 3 monthly clinics in Gressier, Haiti, as well as covering any additional expenses that occur for the charity. Last year, Haiti Companions had a total budget of $65,000. This money was used to provide medical treatment to nearly 2,300 Haitian patients in the 3 clinics in the Gressier region. The budget is funded entirely by contributions from the Haiti Companions board members, community groups, and of course from individual donors. Thank you so much for your support. Although we can't say their names for privacy reasons, we'd like to express a special thanks for the extreme generosity of one couple with Canadian ties for their support. In addition to donations, many patients of the clinics do pay a very small fee if they have the means. All patients are provided care, even if they cannot afford to pay. The funds received from donations are used to operate the clinics, raise additional funds, and to cover bank and governmental fees. In addition to the routine costs of running the clinics, other emergency costs appear on occasion. One example is providing face masks to patients at the onset of the recent global pandemic. Despite the general collapse of the Haitian economy, limited functioning of the government, and ongoing violence throughout Haiti, we have continued to provide the funds needed to operate the clinics in the Gressier region. Our Haitian staff continues to provide care to the people in the community served with few interruptions in the medical services provided. We have prepared this chart to show the breakdown of expenses last year. 56% of last year's budget was allocated directly to the medical and dental staff salaries and expenses of the clinics themselves. In addition to the staff wages, a small amount goes towards the necessary transportation costs to run the clinics. The fees paid directly by clinic patients go towards paying for the use of the schools where the clinics are held. Also, patient fees are used to provide aid to patients that need advanced or specialized medical attention that the clinics are not equipped to provide. These funds are usually provided to the parents of children who require care beyond what the clinics are able to offer. Medicine and medical supplies make up nearly 30% of the budget. This money is used for the prescribed medicines, such as antibiotics, and medical supplies, such as bandages and eye drops. A portion of this money also goes towards the delivery costs for the medicine and supplies from the capital of Port-au-Prince to the Gressier region. 8.5% of the budget funds an office maintained by the Haitian medical director. This office is used to store medicine and supplies, provides a space to produce and store medical records for the clinic patients, and prepare and file financial reports for the board. We continually strive to keep the administrative portion of the budget as low as possible. These costs remain at less than 6% of the budget. Haiti Companion board members receive no compensation. The administrative costs are confined to bank fees, to maintain a bank account and to transfer money to Haiti to operate the clinics, government filing fees, fees for the Haiti Companions website, fees to Network for Good, who accepts donations via the internet, directing these funds to Haiti Companions. We are always looking for ways to further reduce administrative costs in order to ensure that as much money as possible is used to provide aid to the Haitian people. We did experience a slight increase in administrative costs due to the global uncertainty that manifested when the COVID pandemic began. Haiti Companions obtained an emergency loan from the Small Business Administration in order to ensure there was access to funding for the clinics on a monthly basis. The scheduled repayment of that loan resulted in increased administrative costs. We thank you all so much for providing this needed financial support. We strive to ensure that healthcare is available to those who would not otherwise have access to such care, and we could not do it without your generosity.
I'm Steve Franzine. In June of 2009, I was privileged to be part of the first collaborative clinic between the two churches, delivering medical care to Jasmine. I remember as we drove in our 4x4s over streams and up the mountains and on rough, rutted goat paths, thinking as we got more and more remote, who would be waiting for us and where would the people come from? And that answer was amazing when we got to the top and came around the bend. There were hundreds of people waiting for us, hanging from gates, standing on stone walls, piled up throughout the village square, spilling through the doors of the church, where Father Delicat had declared that school was out, as that's where the school was being held at that time, so that we could use the church to set up the clinic. And we worked from the time we got there until dusk, when it was too dark because we had no electricity. And we came back the next day and worked from the time we got there until dusk again, until every last person who had been patiently waiting for 2 days was taken care of. And those people had trekked from all over the mountain because they had heard that there would be health care coming to Jasmine for those 2 days. And Haiti Companions has been delivering health care to remote outposts like Jasmine ever since. And I will never forget the outpouring of people who clearly made it known to us how important it was that healthcare came to their town that day and all the days that have come since due to Haiti Companions. So I ask that you be generous and help Haiti Companions continue to fulfill its mission. Thank you.
I made 3 or 4 trips to Haiti with Haiti Companions. As a nurse, I worked with the nurses from the local nursing school and their amazing instructor, Evans. Together, we would triage 200 or 300 patients a day as they came to the clinics, doing a preliminary evaluation, gathering data, and listening to their complaints before they saw the doctors. I was most rewarded, I think, by my experience of working with these students. They humored me by allowing me to practice my rusty French on them, and I gave them a chance to try their English skills out on me. As a new nurse myself, I was really impressed with the rigor and quality of their nursing instruction. The Haiti Companion Clinics gave them a chance to try out their new skills and also be a valuable service to the community. So when I think back on the trips that I made to Haiti, the most rewarding part was working with these students and knowing how much they will have to contribute to Haiti's future.
The first time we visited Haiti in 2006, we met the Laborde family. The Father Joseph was and still is the lay leader of St. Philippe St. Jacques Episcopal Church in Gressier Colon. Madame Laborde is a wonderful cook and gracious hostess, and they have 6 children, 3 sons and 3 daughters. The 3 Laborde sons, Jonas, Harry, and Ellie, are all talented musicians. And in 2008, when Haiti Companions came to hold our first clinics, the Labordes and some of their friends had just produced their first album. They named their group Vocation, Vocation, in honor of Jonas's call to the Episcopal priesthood. Haiti Companions is proud to share our 15th anniversary with Vocation, and in honor of their 15th anniversary, we would like to share this song from their new album. It is called Mwen Kwe, I Believe.
I believe in God the Father, 'cause He's the Creator.
I believe in Jesus, His Son, 'cause He's the Redeemer.
I believe in the
thank you so much for joining us for this year's celebration of Healthier Haitians. We appreciate your support in the past year so very much, and we are asking for your support again. We couldn't do these clinics without your help. So please be generous when you open your wallets, when you click on our website, or when you click on that QR code that's on your screen now. Merci en ville.